Okay, all right, class. Can you see this one?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
thank you. So, who still can remember the last lesson that we learned before this last week in your textbook, page what? Who still remember? We already discussed until example what?
Page 158.
158. Okay, thank you. 158. Yeah, this one. So this example 10, we still do not discuss this one yet. Class? Oh, it's okay. Okay, so look at this one. Okay, if you have a mathematics textbook, please open your mathematics textbook, page 158. So look at this one, subtopic 8.2.2. Interpreting graph of function. Okay, wait for a while, class. I have something to do first. Okay, all right, class. So this one, example 10. Okay, the question is, okay, the diagram show a graph of the function for y equal to 2x plus 2. Okay, so from the graph, determine a value of y when x equal to 2 and b value of x when y equal to 4. Okay, so let's see. Actually, for the question to interpret the graph is already given to you, like this one. Okay, so the graph, we have one straight line graph here. Okay, so how to determine the value of y when x equal to 2? What to do? Firstly, so from the graph, okay, we need to find the value for x equal to 2. So look at from the x-axis, look at the value for 2. This one is 0, 1, 2 here. All right. So after that, what to do? Use a ruler, then you have to draw a vertical line there. Vertical line which is parallel to the y-axis.
Teacher,
Yeah. So this one we already discussed.
we already discussed until example 11.
Example 11. Okay, thank you. Who this one? Who talking here?
Lian.
Okay, Lian, thank you. Thank you, Lian. Okay, so look at example 12.
It was Barbara, not me.
Oh, I was Barbara.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. Okay, so look at this one, example 12. The question is, the graph of the function show the movement of a ball that was dropped from a height of 4 meters. Based on the graph, determine A, the distance of the ball from the ground at the first minute. Okay, and B, time the ball touch the ground. Okay, so from the graph here, so how to do question A here? Look at where is the first minute. So in the graph here, already given to you on the x-axis is the time. Okay, on the y-axis it is a height. Okay, the scale and the graph is already given to you. Okay, you have to identify at the first minute. So look at this one from 0 until 1 here. 1 here means 1 minute. So what happened? 1 minute, use a ruler, you need to draw a vertical dotted line, a vertical dotted straight line until reach this graph, until it intersect with the graph here. Then you have to draw another horizontal dotted straight line. Okay, then that straight line is perpendicular with the previous dotted straight line that you draw before this. Okay, then you have to draw until it reach the y-axis, the height here. Then here you can see the value, which is the height is equal to 2. Okay, so that's the answer. When x equal to what? When x equal to 1, y equal to 2. Okay, therefore, the distance of the ball from the ground is 2 meter. Okay, x equal to 1 mean first 1 minute. Okay, y equal to 2 mean equal to 2 meter because y here equal to height. Okay, all right. So for the question B, time the ball touch the ground. So the time the ball touch the ground. So what happened when the time the ball touch the ground? That means the height is equal to 0. You must understand, when the ball touch the ground, that means the height is equal to 0. So from the graph here, the height equal to 0. Then the value for the time is equal to 2. 2 minutes here. That's why here, when the ball touch the ground, the height is 0. So when y equal to 0, x equal to 2. Therefore, ball touch the ground at the second minute. Okay, so that's the answer for this one. Class, could you understand this one? Example 12? Anyone? All of you can understand this one? Example 12? Class?
No, not really.
Yeah? If you don't understand, you can ask me. Madesh? Madesh, could you understand this one? Example 12? Okay, so if all of you can understand, so we proceed to the example 13 here. Okay, look at this one, example 13. Okay, the question is, during the Entrepreneur Expo, Anis sold fried rice at the Consumer Club stall. The graph shows the numbers of a fried rice packet sold with the profit that Anis gained. From the graph, okay, question is, what is the profit earned by Anis if she sold 20 packets of fried rice? So the same thing we do here. Okay, we have to use this graph to interpret.
10 ringgit.
Yeah, 10 ringgit. So find 20 packet on the what axis here? 20 packet on the x-axis. So 20 packet here, you need to draw a dotted. Remember, in the question in the exam, you have to show the step. How to show the step? Need to draw a dotted straight line. Okay, from 20 here, you need to draw the vertical dotted straight line until reach this graph here. Then after that, draw another dotted straight line, horizontal dotted straight line until reach y-axis. Then you will get the answer is equal to Rm 10 ringgit. Okay, for question B, if Anis earned a profit of Rm 20 ringgit, how many packets of fried rice did she sell? So the same thing also. So you have to look at the graph. Now this one, you have to look at the profit, Rm20. Yeah, so what to do? Same also, you have to draw a horizontal dotted straight line from 20 here. Draw horizontal dotted straight line from 20 here until intercept or reach this graph. And after that, you need to draw one more vertical dotted straight line. Okay, downward from this graph, downward until it reach the x-axis, and you can see the value is equal to 40. That's why the answer for B is 40 packets. Okay. So for C here, okay, state the profit made by Anis if she sold 26 packets of fried rice. So how to do? The same thing also. Okay, from the graph here, you need to find out where is the value for 26 packets. So from the graph here, 25. So yeah, so you have to, how to do this one? To read properly, this one. That means, okay, the two boards 5, they mean one small board is 1 unit. That means 26 is 150. Sorry, okay, sorry. 26 packets, sorry, my mistake. So for C, state the profit made by Anis if she sold 26 packets of fried rice. So the number of fried rice packet is on x-axis here. So firstly, you have to find out the 26 packet.
Where is the 26?
So it is quite small, this one. So 26. You have to look at carefully in exam. 26, so you will get the answer is equal to RM 13 ringgit. Okay, from 26 here you have to draw a dotted straight line outward or vertical until reach the graph. Then you have to draw another dotted horizontal straight line until reach the profit here. Then you will get answer which is equal to RM 13 ringgit. Okay, class, this graph is too small. Can you see the answer for this one, class? Class, can you read this one? Class?
Teacher's answer is 13. They
Yeah,
show the
yeah,
below one.
yeah, the below one. 13, yeah, 13. But the picture's quite small, right?
Teacher, online, yeah, but then in the textbook, it's more like you can see a bit.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's why what I see in digital textbook quite difficult to see. But for you, you have a textbook, you can see more clear. Okay, so that's why the answer is profit equal to RM 13 ringgit. Okay, so for D, this one state a suitable inference. Okay, so what you have to write, okay, you have to make conclusion. Yeah, this one the graph is about the profits and also the number of fried rice packet unit. So we can write like this: the more number of fried rice packets sold, the higher the profit gain. Or if you write inversely, also can accept it. Okay, like D, or if you write inversely, what I mean, if you write the let's say the higher profit gain after you sell more number of fried rice packet. That answer also can be accepted. Okay, then for E, predict the profit Anis would have made if 60 packets of fried rice were sold. So how to do? You have to use the graph also, use the same method from 60 packet here, 60 here, draw a vertical dotted straight line until reach the graph, then you will get the answer. After you draw another horizontal straight line, dotted straight line until reach the profit here, then you will get the answer which is equal to RM 30 ringgit. So class, for example 13, any question you want to ask me for this one? Before we continue to next example. Class, before that, how about the exercise that I gave to you before this? Self-practice 8.2. Did all of you already done the question there? Class?
We done until question 5.
Question 5. I asked you to do until question?
Question 5.
Question 5. Okay, good. So no problem, all the question you can do. Self-practice 8.2. Any question that you want to discuss? No. If no, then we proceed to the next example. Okay, look at to page, next page, page 160. Page 160 in your textbook. Example 14, it is a solving problem, okay, relating to the graph function. So the question is, every day, Johan and Erika receive pocket money from their fathers. They keep parts of the money in their saving box. The graph below show the total amount of money saved, RM, according to the numbers of days. Okay, so the question, the first A, question A, how much money is saved at the end of 20 day by, at the end of 20 day by Johan. Okay, number 1. So how to do? So and then 20. So for A1, how to do this one? So that means from this graph, you need to find the number of 20, number of day, 20 here. Then you have to draw dotted straight line, vertical dotted straight line until reach the Johan graph. As you can see here in the diagram here, we have two graphs labeled as Johan and also Erica. Okay, so for the Johan, the number of day 20, you have to draw a dotted vertical dotted straight line until reach the Johan, the graph for Johan. Okay, then after that you have to draw another dotted straight line, another dotted horizontal straight line. Okay, until it reach the y-axis, then you will get the value which is equal to 80. Okay, that's why the answer here, the total amount of money saved on the 20th day by Johan, which is equal to Rn 80 ringgit. Okay, because here 80 ringgit. You can get the answer from the graph. Then remember, you have to show. That means you have to draw the dotted straight line. That's answer for A1. And for the A2, okay, Erica. So you have to do the same step also from the 20 here, number of day 20. Then you have to draw a dotted vertical straight line until reach the Erica graph here. Okay, the green one here, the graph, the green color one. Then after that, you have to draw a horizontal dotted straight line, okay, until reach the y-axis. Then you will get the answer for the Erica, which is equal to 60. That's why here, for A2, Erica equal to Rm 60 ringgit. Okay, the total amount saved by Erica on the 20th day equal to Rm 60 ringgit. Okay, so for B, okay, question is, when will the amount of money saved by Johan and Erica become equal? So this one, how to know this one? How to know this one? How to get the answer for this one? Okay, so from the graph, you must find out, is there any intercept between these two graphs? Intercept. So what you can see here, these two graphs intersect at the point, this here, point here, right? So that's why you will get the answer here. It is a 10-day. Class, can you understand this one? The answer for B, example 14. Class, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
So can you understand this one? The answer for B here, example 14. B.
Because it intersects.
Yeah, intercept. You have to find the intercept between these two graphs. So for the 10 day, after 10 day, okay. That's why the answer is Johan and Erica have the same amount of money saved on the 10th day. And then for C, when will the amount of money between Johan and Erica have a difference of Rm 30 ringgit? So how to find out? When will the amount of money between Johan and Erica have difference of Rm 30 ringgit? So you have to look at again in the graph, okay. So 30 ringgit, that means 100 minus 60, or what you can see here, 120 minus, you need to find the difference. Look at here, the money and also the money what gained by the Johan, keep by the Johan, and also the money keep by the Erica here. Which one different equal to Rm 30 ringgit? Let's say after 30 days, the Johan already keep the money until Rm 120 ringgit. Erica, after 30 days, Erica saving keep the money until 80 ringgit. So Rm20 minus 80 equal to 40, right? 40, not the answer yet. You will get whether Erica, okay, let me get the percent on the feeling. Sorry, C. C 25G, 25G, 25. Yeah, this one. Okay, class, this one. So for the question C here, the answer is on the 25th day, because on the 25th day, the Johan already saved the money to the RM 100 ringgit, and Erica already saved the money until RM 70 ringgit. So 100 minus 70 equal to RM 30 ringgit. So you have to look at,
Chong Kai Han.
yeah, boy, anything? Boy, any problem here? Lian? Lian Leong? Class, is there any problem? You can on your mic there, you can ask me.
Teacher, I'm not talking.
Okay,
I
alright.
think someone hacked into my account.
Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, so no problem. So look at this one. We still look at this one. Okay, so C, C. Class, can you understand for the C, how to answer question C here? How to find the amount of money between Johan and Erica have a difference of RM 30 ringgit? Class? Can you understand this one? 14C.
Yes, teacher, you see from the graph.
Yeah, we have to look at one by one from the graph here. Find out the total money kept by Johan and Erica. If you minus, we'll get 30 ringgit. That's why the answer here equal to on the 25th day. Okay, then for D, okay, their father promised to give a present to the person who saved the most at the end of one month. Who will get the present? Justify your answer. So this one, how to find out the answer? Just look at the highest graph, the highest point here, Johan and Erica. Okay, so the one who keep the highest money is Johan. Johan, after 30 days, Johan keep RM 20 ringgit, Erica keep RM 80 ringgit. So Johan will get the present as on the 30 day, okay, because he keep RM 120 ringgit, whereas Erica saving will be only RM 80 ringgit. Okay, so that's the answer for question 14. So this question, you have to be more careful. You have to look at carefully on the graph. You have to know how to read the graph. Okay. Okay, then look at this one. Example 15. Example 15. Okay, actually this one is the last example for this chapter. Okay, example 15. A question is, in an animate game, why the cartoon character Jibam jump from a rock? A pebble is thrown at him to make him fall. Graph of the function y equal to 6 plus x minus x square represent Jibam movement, and graph of the function y equal to 2x. Movement, and the graph of the function y equal to x represent the movement of the pebble. Y represent height in meter and x represent time in second. The question is, A, what is the maximum height of given jump? Okay. So how to answer this one? So firstly, the height, the maximum, this one given. Okay. So to answer this one, firstly, we have to understanding the problem. Okay. The function y equal to 6 plus x minus x square represent Jibam jump. Okay, this function represent Jibam jump. Then the function y equal to 2x represent the movement of the pebble. Okay. Okay, question asks you to identify the maximum height of Jibam jump, the time of pebble touch the Jibam, and the time Jibam touch the ground. Okay, so for this one, all right, we have to plan the strategy. Okay, for A, to determine maximum height from the graph. Okay, maximum height for the graph y equal to 6 plus x minus x square. Okay. So you have to look at in the graph. What is the point here for the maximum graph. Okay, actually the graph for the G-bar jump is a quadratic graph because the highest x is power of 2. Class, can you look at in your textbook? I think you can see more clearly, this one. Okay. Can you see in your textbook this graph, example 15? Then from the top of this graph, okay, use a ruler, then draw a dotted straight line from the top of this graph, dotted straight line until reach the height. Class, can you do that one, please? Because you have a textbook, use a pencil. Then tell me what is the value for height? Class, okay, please do that thing. Okay, this graph, the curve one, the curve graph one here, this one, the top graph, the top of the graph. Okay, please use a ruler, draw a dotted straight line on the horizontal axis until reach the height here. Okay, then I want you to read what is the value for height here. Anyone can do that thing? Please tell me. Class, are you there, class? Are you still there, class? Do you understand what I want you to do? Deepita? Deepita, are you there? You have a math textbook?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you do that one? Please do first.
Which question?
Okay, again. This one. Wait. Example 15. Example 15. Okay, page 161. Example 15, page 161. Okay?
Teacher, do in which book?
No, you just do in your textbook. What I mean here.
Teacher?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, what answer?
Where
What is the
shall
answer?
we do?
No. What I mean, okay. You just draw a dotted straight line from this graph. The graph y of the function y equal to 6 plus x minus x squared. You draw a dotted straight line from the top of this graph. Use your textbook. Use a pencil. No need to draw in your math exercise.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. You just draw in your math textbook. Use a pencil. Then please tell me what is the value for height. Okay. Because in this graph I cannot see clearly.
6 point.
6 point. Is it true? Like the answer in the textbook, 6.25? Class? Because the answer, okay, if you look at the answer in the textbook, the highest point is 0.5. 0.5 is the value on the time, on the x-axis, and 6.25 is the value for height on the y-axis here. So I just want to confirm with all of you. If you do that one, did you get the answer? The height it is equal to 6.25.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay, because
Yes, teacher.
okay, thank you. Because I cannot see clearly. Okay, quite difficult to use a digital textbook. Okay, so that's how we are going to find the maximum height of G-bar jump. Okay, here. Okay, from the top of the graph. Okay, draw a vertical dotted straight line on the horizontal, which is parallel to the x-axis. Then it will reach the height until it reach the y-axis. Then you will get the value for height, which is equal to 6.25. Okay, it is a maximum height of the Jiban jump. Okay, for B, when does the pebble touch Jiban? Okay, so class, so this one, how to know when the pebble touch Jiban? It is, we need to find the intersection between the Jiban graph and also the pebble graph. Okay, so this one, right? The intersection here. So you can read here the point of intersection here between these two graphs. The intersection point of both graphs is equal to coordinate 2, 4. 2, 4. Okay. The value of x is equal to 2. Okay. Therefore, the pebble touch Jiban at the second, the time after 2 seconds. Okay. After the 2 seconds, the pebble touch Jiban. So how do we know? We find the intersection between these two graphs here. Okay, and the C here, when does Jiban touch the ground? Okay, so how to know Jiban touch the ground? Okay, when Jiban touch the ground, that means the height is equal to 0. Okay, so from the graph here, okay, from the Jiban graph here, when the height is equal to 0 here, then the time is equal to 3. That's why the answer, therefore, Jiban touched the ground at the 3rd second. Okay, so that answer. So that's how we are going to find the answer by using the graph here. Okay, class. So I think that's all for the chapter 8. So I don't want to enter new chapter. We just discussed what the self practice 8.2, the question before this. Okay, so again, I want to ask you from question number 2 until number 5. So you all don't have any problem to do? Class, you don't have any problem to do? All of you can answer this one. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay, all right. Madesh, are you okay, Madesh? You already know how to answer the question? Question 5? 5A,
Yes,
B, C?
teacher.
Okay, all right, good.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so we still have some time. Do you have a math exercise book? Maths 2? Class? Emily? Emily, are you listen to me, Emily?
We have.
Okay. So we still have some time. I want you to do this one. This one first. Okay, wait for a while. My laptop. Okay. All right. This one. Generating excellent. Okay. Question from your math textbook, page 163. Please open your math textbook, page 163.
Teacher, but then we finish all the self-practice question already.
Yeah, okay. This one is question generating excellent. I never give you this one as your homework, right? Before this, generating excellent. This question, I think I never give you as a homework before.
Yeah, teacher, never.
No, I'm not asking you to do all the question. Okay, just now I want you to do this question. Question number 8. Can you see this one? Question number 8 here. One question only. Do now. Do in your math exercise 2. All of you can do this one. Okay, please do this one. Question number 8. So what to do? You have to copy this question. All right. And the graph here. No need to use a graph paper. Just draw the graph in your math exercise. Okay. Okay, then you have to answer the question here. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So how to get the answer? The answer for this question, you have to interpret from this graph. Okay, you do first. Okay, then after 10 minutes, 10 minutes or 5 minutes. You want how many minutes? 10 minutes or 5 minutes? I will ask you to give the answer here. Plus, if I ask you 10 minutes, you can do this one. Question 8. A, B, C, D, E.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Not enough time. Okay, all right. Okay, try to do first. Okay, try to copy first. After 10 minutes, okay, we try to discuss this one. Question 8, A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, okay, class. Okay, please do this one. You have to copy the question and draw this one. Okay, class.
Teacher,
Yeah.
can I do
Yes.
the question in paper?
Why you don't have a math exercise too? Is it Madesh?
My maths exercise. Yes, teacher.
Yeah, Madesh. Where is your math exercise?
My maths exercise book I left at class.
You left in the class?
Teacher.
Okay, all right. Okay, Madesh, you can write in the piece of paper. Then after this, make sure you paste. Okay, because at the
Okay.
end of the class today, I want you to show to show the exercise, to show the question that you have to. How to show? Snap the pictures, post in the Telegram, or you can on your video. Okay, now please do first. Okay, teacher can, okay, Emily, teacher can tell the homework again from last week because I didn't come to school. Okay, Emily. Okay, so last week exercise, self practice 8.2. Okay, self practice 8.2, question number 1 until question number 5. Emily, is it okay, Emily? Okay, all right. So anyone, if you have a question, you can ask me. You can write the message here. But Emily, please do this question first. Do question number 8, generating excellent first.
Teacher, question 8, right?
Yeah, question 8. Question 8 from this one. Generating excellent, page 165.
Teacher, what do they mean by trend?
What do mean by trend? Which one?
8E.
8B, calculate the time when the ball is at the height
No,
of the...
8E.
Oh, sorry, 8E. What is the trend in the movement of the ball? Trend mean the pattern. What is the pattern? That means slower, faster. What you can read from this graph, from the time 0 until 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, and until 8 second. Is it the what the movement is constant, same, or increase, decrease. That's what is meant by trend. Okay, so you must state that one.
So teacher, how do you construct a sentence?
Okay, alright. So just example, let's say, okay, from the 0 second until 3 second, okay, the height of the ball is increased, okay, until 50 meter, okay, and the ball reached the highest height on the 4 second. Okay, then after 4 second until 8 second, the height of the ball decrease. Okay, you can state like that. Okay, you can state like that. Okay, alright, class. Okay, you already get the answer for question A, 8A.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so what answer? Who want to answer this one? 8A.
Can I answer?
Okay, yes, okay. Thank you.
What is the height of the ball at the 3rd second?
Yeah,
The
third
height of
second.
the ball at the 3rd second is 15 meters.
15 meter. Yes, right. Correct. The answer is correct. 15 meter. And remember, in exam, you have to show the step by draw the dotted straight line. Okay, for B. Okay, Nizam hit a golf ball. The height of the ball, y meter from the surface of the ground after x second is y equal to 8x minus x square. The graph show the movement of the golf ball after being hit. Okay, so for B, calculate the time when the ball is hit at the height of 10 meter.
6.4.
So
6.4 seconds.
what answer?
6.4 seconds.
6.4 second, 10 meter. 10 meter, yeah, dotted straight line.
Teacher, what about 1.5 seconds?
Yeah, teacher, there's two 1.5 seconds and 6.4 seconds.
Yeah, jadi for this one, okay, calculate the time when the ball is at the height of 10 meter, right? Yeah, so there is two answers. So you have to write the two answer there. So the answer first one is 1 point. What answer for first one? You have to draw a dotted straight line until reach this graph, and it will intercept with the
1.6.
1.6 second, and one more is
6.4 seconds.
6.4 second. Yes, that's the answer. So remember, you have to write two answer there. Okay, and for C, 8C, at which second will the ball fall on the ground?
8 seconds.
Second.
Yeah, 8 second. Why? Why 8 second?
Because it's on the ground already, so you must see at the 0 when y is 0.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
height is 0, right? Look at on the y-axis height here. The value is 0. So that's why the answer is 8 second. Okay. Then D, what is the maximum height achieved by the ball?
16 meter.
60 meter.
Yeah, 1.6.
Yeah, you have to draw firstly the dotted straight line for the 4 second, right? Look at this 4 second. You have to draw a vertical dotted straight line until reach the graph. Then after that, draw again a dotted horizontal straight line until reach the height there. Then you will get the answer which is equal to, Nivita, what answer there? I cannot see clearly.
8 seconds. Teacher, for which D, right?
D, the maximum height.
16
16
meter.
meter.
16 meter. Yeah, 16 meter. Thank you. Okay, then E. So the answer for E. What your answer?
From 0 second to the 4th second, the height of the ball is increasing
Until you reach the highest height, which is equal to 60 meter, right? You can state that. Then after that, after 4 seconds, what happened to the ball?
Then from the 4th second to the 8th second, the height of the ball is decreasing.
Decreasing until it stop. It stop. Okay, it stop, and the height is becomes 0. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, class. Okay,
Teacher.
so yeah.
What if I say ascending then descending?
Ascending then descending. Ascending for increase and descending for decrease, right?
Yes, just
Yeah.
the
Yeah, okay. Can be accepted. The term there also can be accepted. Okay. Any others answer beside that answer? No. Okay. All right, class. So I think that's all for our class today. Okay. One more question I want to ask you. Do you want any homework, class?
No, teacher. No,
Why?
we got other homework. We got so many other homework.
Yeah, sure. You have some
Yeah.
homework. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So okay. So I think no homework for today. You just finish the homework that I give to you before this, and this one the one question that we discussed before this. Okay, class. So again, for your attendance, please write down your name here in the chatting here. Okay, for your attendance today. And that's all for our class today. Thank you, class. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Okay, thank you.